Welcome back again after the domestic income. I am going to show you what is the net national product at the factor cost. And domestic incomes we had seen. The domestic income is the combination of the three things. What is the COE plus OS operating surplus, and plus after that we are having the MI mixed income. Now today we are going to do further that one. That is the we had talk about the domestic income. Now we are going to be the talk about the national income. This one is known as the national income. National income. And now what we have to do is, first of all, that we can see the what are the factors are responsible for our national income. Production is outcomes of the combined efforts of four inputs are also called the factor of production. It means we are going to be see that what factors are involved in the productions and how we are going to be explain that one. Production is outcomes of combined efforts of four input are also called the factor of production, and that four inputs are there. First one is land, second one is labor, and third one is capital, and fourth one is the entrepreneur. So this is the things, these four are there: land, labor, capital and the entrepreneur. These four are the responsible. And that what is happening in the income, the production process, that what is happening, these four factors are the responsible, combinedly responsible for the further production. If land is not there, we cannot start the production. If labor is not there, then we cannot start the production. If capital is not invested by the investors, the production cannot take place. And the entrepreneur is the responsible for the marketing. Okay, so these all are the four factors are responsible for the net national product. This is the responsible for the production. Okay, so we had seen how that productions are there, how that benefits will be given in the domestic productions, that we had seen. Now what is happening here, I highlighted the first income generated in the production process. Our production process is started with the efforts of the land, labor, capital, entrepreneur, and that what is happening, first income generated to the production process. It means what? Firstly, that we have hired or we bought the land, and then we invested the land and we hired the service of the laborers. And the laborers are supplied from the household factors. There are the two types of factor. First one is the production factor and second one is the household factor. So that's why that what is that we are hiring the labor and we are paying them for their providing services. So this is the thing, if we are hiring the services for the laborers, so we have to pay because they are the human beings and we have to pay for their services. That's why we are saying here the first income generated in the production process and then distributing among the inputs for their productive services. So these all are there, and that what I arrow, two arrow I made it here, that what is happening, income rise expenditure on the goods and services. If I am the labor, I am getting the money or the income, so then I have income, then I have some my requirements, and that incomes will rise up the expenditure on goods and services. And goods and services, 11th we studies, they are direct satisfying us. they are direct satisfying our wants. So these all are the things are there. So income rise the expenditure on the goods and services which are the responsible to directly satisfying our wants. And then if the labor got the expenditure, labor got the income, so then labor is going to expend money or their income on the goods and services. Then what is the happening expenditure? Through the expenditures of the labors, expenditures will lead, what it is going to lead? It is going to lead the further productions. What is that? We have seen in the circular flow of income that income is moving from the production sector to the household sector, and household sector are just spending their money on the goods and services. So that is there like this. This is the production sectors, and this one is the household sector. The money will come from here to here, and this money will go from here to here. So this process will lead the further productions and are the encourage the investors or the producer to produce the goods and services in the future. Okay, so this is the thing. Then after that we had seen what is the NNP at FC, net national product at the factor cost. Domestic incomes, I told you already. Domestic income are that incomes which are going to be on within the geometrical boundaries. So this is the domestic income, and plus net factor income from abroad. Net factor income from abroad. Let us see what is the net factor from abroad. NFIA. We are going to see the NFIA. NFIA, net factor income from abroad. Net factor income from abroad. Okay, there are the two types of the income from abroad. What is the two types of income we are taking from the abroad? First one is the resident one, and the another one is the indirect way. Direct way means that non-residents are going to earn the money and they are sending their income to our country. So this is the things that we are having. It is the different way we are having. What is that? We are having the income of COE, compensation of employee, as a wages and the salary and whatever is there. So net COE. Then after that, second one we are going to see net income from property and entrepreneurship. Net income from property and entrepreneurship. And third one is there. What is that? Net retained earning of the resident companies. Net retained earning from companies. This is the things. Now this is the we are talking about this is the net COE, and the COE is the different one. There are the difference. What is the net COE? It is the difference between COE earned by the between COE earned by the normal resident of India from abroad and COE earned by the non-resident of in India, non-resident in India. What is that? Two things are there. One is the income from the normal resident and second one is the, what is that? We have normal resident, and second one is that non-resident. Non-resident in India. There are the two things. Our normal residents are went to abroad and they are sending their income from abroad. So this one we can take it from abroad. And non-resident, suppose some foreigner are working in India and their income is going to their economy. So this one is known as the to resident, to abroad. It means one is that it is incoming income, and the two is outgoing income. So this is the thing. Then what is that? We are having, there are the things that second things I am coming, net income from the property and entrepreneurship. What is happening? There are the normal residents. This one also can divide it. Here normal resident, and this one is the non-resident in India, NRI. So this is the things that what is happening. There are the income. What is the, I think that you remember what is RIP. Rent, royalty, interest and profit earned by the what? Land, entrepreneurships, buildings or what? Okay. So this is the RIP. Earned by the normal resident. Okay. And then this one is the RIP. This one is owned by the non-resident in India and it is sending to their domestic countries. So this is the things. This is the similar almost, but what is the happening? It is the incoming and it is the outgoing income. So this is the things that what is happening. Net COE, compensation of employee. Compensation of employee we are taking as a wages, salary and the other benefits. This is the divided into the two types, normal resident from abroad and non-resident in India to abroad. So this is the happening. Then net retained earning resident companies from abroad. It is the difference between undistributed profit of the resident companies abroad and the foreign companies in India. Here also is there. Companies are divided to the Indian companies in abroad and non-Indian companies in India. So this is the things. All are the divided into the. I hope that you understand. If you are not getting, if you are getting confused and anything, so then you have to prefer your book. Okay. So then it will be clear more. What is that? We are having the net COE, net income from property and the entrepreneurship, and the net retained earning from the company. Here that COE is owned by the laborers. This is the normal resident who are working abroad and they are sending income from abroad. So that one is the incoming income, and non-resident in India, those who are working in India, foreigner are working in India and their income is going to abroad. Same way RIP is on rent, royalty, interest, profit is owned by the normal resident in India abroad and they are sending to India. NRI, non-resident Indians, non-resident in India, RIP, they are earning here and they are sending their income to abroad. So these all are the things. Companies are the same things, and that there are the three types of the net. There are the three types of NNP at FC. First one is the, what is that? Flow of goods and services produced. Flow of goods and services produced, and this one is known as the income method. Income method. We will see, already we had seen this one, I already taught you, but we have to see again this one. Then after that we are having flow of income distributions. Flow of income distributed, and this one is known as a income method. Sorry, first one is the known as the product method. This one is known as the income method, and third one we are having flow of expenditure. And this one is known as the expenditure method. This one are the third. Product method means we have to see this one is known as the value added method, and then after that income method, and then after the expenditure method. So these all are the things. Please, is there any confusion? Please refer to your books. Now today this much. We will meet again in our next video. Thank you.